This is part 2 of you being a king and picking a Kingsguard for yourself. Few rules that we also had in part 1. You cannot pick anyone from North of the Wall, Night's Watch, and Essos. Only Westeros, and also magic is a big no-no. In part 1 we already chose 3 Kingsguards. Brienne of Tarth, Oberyn Martell, Bronn of the Blackwater. Our next pick is Areo Hotah. He uses long axe. Fighting style would be similar to Oberyn Martell, but slower and stronger. Quick side note before I continue about him, I'm totally going to ignore how he died in the show, only because D&D wanted to subvert our expectations by killing a huge bodyguard with the pacifier? That was ridiculous. Him and Oberyn would be a very good combo to have in Kingsguard. Both have long weapons and would keep the assassins at length. Areo Hotah was raised by Norwoshi priests, and he's not a knight. He has no constraints by knightly code and chivalry and all that. He was trained to protect, to stop an attack, not to joust or duel or something. So don't take him to battle with you. Or actually, you know what? Take him to battle with you, because he can just be next to you until someone tries to attack you. Our next choice is, you wouldn't think he would be, but here it goes. Podrick Payne. Why? I tell you why right now. In the moment of absolute chaos and absolutely unpredictable event, when someone on his side, Kingsguard, attacked Hand of the King, he did not lose his shit. He was decisive and quick. Could not be me, by the way. I would be confused. I'd be like, hey, what are you doing? I would tell the Kingsguard, are you serious? Anyway, that's Sir Podrick the Decisive. As I'm recording this video, I realized that he might have been one of my favorite characters in Game of Thrones. I was going to make a joke about Podrick Payne's magic stick, but all of my jokes were so cringy that I decided not to include them. Loras Tyrell, absolutely magnificent on horseback, jousting, or just fighting, so you need him in cavalry charge. You need him when you're on your horse going out of King's Landing, wherever. He is also great political asset. Highgarden, they're one of the wealthiest houses. And he looks good. He's handsome. Why? You need at least one handsome Kingsguard, right? I'm not saying that others are ugly, but come on. He is called the Knight of the Flowers, and he's not afraid to play tricks to win. That one time he was jousting and used a mare in heat. Almost got killed for it, but, you know, that's just whatever. Then we need, of course, Lord Commander. And, okay, I chose someone who might not be the best fighter at the moment when Robert passes away, but he is amazing at archery, he is battle-tested, and he's not a yes man. He knows what he wants, and he can speak up. If you haven't already guessed who he is, I'll give you one more clue. He, I think, has, not a doctor, but I think he has OAB. Anyone who doesn't know that, that's overactive bladder, and that bladder saved him once from Red Wedding. Yes, Blackfish for the Lord Commander. Do you remember how once Tyrion said to Jaime, he said, "You are Lord Commander, command, you don't have to fight." It was because he lost his hand. It is like being a general of an army. You need to be experienced more than you need to be fast or strong. Icing on the cake would be his determination. We all saw how he said, "Go on then, cut his throat," when they, oh my god, that was actually a meme worthy. When the phrase threatened to cut Edmure Tully's throat, he didn't care, even though Edmure was his lord. And, you know, he continued the defense of the castle. Very determined. Thank you for watching, and if you did like this video, you might want to see part 1 on my channel, where I picked the first 3 Kingsguard. And let me know your thoughts in the comments, and leave a like. It helps the algorithm on YouTube.